In the early stages of the Heaven Sword and Dragon Saber, Zhao Min is essentially an antagonist, constantly opposing Jianghu and other virtuous characters. However, Zhao Min's demeanor doesn't resemble a conqueror, but rather a woman newly introduced to the Jianghu martial arts world looking to demonstrate her abilities. The wisdom Zhao Min reveals is comparable to many of the talented women under Jin Yong's pen, such as Huang Rong and Ren Yingying. While Huang Rong is quick-witted and personally talented, she lacks the ability to work with others and lead. Moreover, she lacks the ambition to rule. Ren Yingying, on the other hand, has the talent but not the heart. As for Zhao Min, she possesses strategy, leadership, and ambition. What these three women have in common is a strong decisiveness when necessary. They can make ruthless decisions swiftly and effectively when needed, which seems to be an essential ability for achieving great things. For example, Huang Rong tried to kill the mentally deficient girl to protect Guo Jing, and Ren Yingying punished Lord Luo by binding him to a great monkey for life. There are countless such examples with Zhao Min, like when she had her subordinate apply the 7 insects and 7 flowers ointment to deceive Jianghu into taking it, or when she forced the 6 major sects to reveal their martial arts techniques at Wan'an Temple by threatening to cut off her fingers. However, such measures seem necessary for someone who aspires to be an influential leader or figure of control. Apart from her ruthlessness, Zhao Min's background, ambition, and abilities are more than sufficient for her to become a prominent female politician or ruler. Additionally, Zhao Min has a psychological characteristic that shapes her personality. She is incredibly persistent when it comes to things and places she is obsessed with. For instance, when she saw Xiaozhao wearing the pearl flower she had given to Jianghu, she held a grudge for a long time, reminding him after their reconciliation not to give the pearl flower away again, showing how much she cares. Seeing Yin Li's infatuation for young Jianghu, she bit Jianghu's hand hard, along with applying a muscle-wasting ointment to deepen the scar. Such determination, if not only applied to love, promises a bright future for Zhao Min. There's nothing she can't achieve, as she has ample confidence, ability, and persistence. Zhao Min shines in the early stages because she is an independent luminary. She has her own consciousness and thoughts, her own goals and directions of effort. She does not rely on other men or love. Even when she is in opposition with Jianghu, she doesn't betray her ambition for love, which is what I appreciate about the early Zhao Min. She does not wipe out Jianghu's camp, but she still does what she needs to do. Moreover, Zhao Min's thinking is not monolithic. She thinks and judges for herself, something many of Jin Yong's female characters lack. For example, when Huang Rong was misunderstood by Guo Jing, thinking her father killed his master, and when Zhao Min was misunderstood by Jianghu, thinking she killed Yin Li and trapped Jiang Zi and Zhou on an island, their reactions were quite different. Huang Rong's reaction is more emotional, innocent, and distressed, while Zhao Min's response is more admirable. She does not defend herself or argue. She just helps Jianghu discover the truth step by step, proving her innocence in a rational and intelligent way. This Zhao Min impresses me, and that's why I like the early Zhao Min. What's most admirable about Zhao Min is when she was misunderstood by Jianghu, she did not rush to explain herself, but rather, she wanted Jianghu to think clearly for himself. This is a wisdom that not every woman possesses. Among Jin Yong's female characters, how many can do this? Zhao Min can, and maybe Ren Yingying could. Others might fly into a rage or walk away, or silently wait for the other party to discover the truth, but it's unlikely they can be as sensible and rational as Zhao Min. At first, when misunderstood for killing Yin Li, Zhao Min only smiled and let Jianghu find the answer himself without defending herself. Because she knew that no matter how she defended herself at this moment, Jianghu wouldn't believe her. it's better to let him discover that he misunderstood her. Later, when Jiang Wuji couldn't find Zhou Jiruo and Zixun at the inn, and suspected Zhao Min of setting a trap while they were away, a classic line from Zhao Min came up, which is precisely where I admire Zhao Min the most. Here is the original text. Zhao Min stared into his eyes and said seriously, "Jiang Wuji, let me tell you, unless you witness something with your own eyes, don't listen to hearsay or let your imagination run wild. If you want to kill me, just do it. But what about when your foster father comes back? What will be in your heart?"